And you know what? A student I knew uploaded his SOP twice instead of his transcript.
The university must have been like, thank you so much for your passion, but no thanks.
Hello guys, welcome back to How Do I, the most unfiltered, no brochure podcast by GT Connect, where we spill the real tea on studying abroad. I am Hadia.
And I am Nakul. I hope you remember me from the last episode. In the past, I've helped a lot of students to navigate their applications. And trust me, I have seen the looks on their faces. It does seem scary, but once you know the system, it's totally doable.
Perfect. Because in today's episode, we are going to answer how do I understand applications abroad in detail.
The SOPs, the LORs, transcripts, resume, deadlines, and the list goes on. We are breaking it all down so you can stop stressing and actually start that.
Let's go. Segment 1. The overwhelm is real. You know what? Students often tell us that they feel that everything has to be perfect. उनके scores, essay, even grammar. But सबसे मुश्किल part पता है क्या है? That they don't even know where to begin.
Exactly. Alumni we have spoken to majorly mentioned three things. One is to start early. Second is to focus on the right fit and just not the rankings. And keep a very simple, consistent checklist.
Yeah, because your brain is not like a filing cabinet. Don't pile things on. Okay, one student I remember, he missed a deadline just because he thought it was an IST. And it wasn't.
A quick tip, make a tracker, a spreadsheet or sticky notes. Whatever works for you. Just don't rely on your memory.
I agree. Segment 2. SOPs and resumes.
Let's talk about the most hyped document, the SOP, Statement of Purpose Indem.
Yeah, I mean, some students I've seen they treat it like Shakespeare and others like a WhatsApp bio. The truth, it should answer three main questions. Why this course? Why this university? And why you?
And keep it authentic. Keep it simple. Do not add details like since I was 5, I've loved robots, unless until you actually built one. Admission committees can spot these type of features from miles away.
Yeah, and same with your resumes. Keep it one page, highlight your academic and professional achievements, and skip all the irrelevant details.
A quick tip from me, draft, review, cut out the fluff and repeat. The best SOPs usually are not your first drafts.
Segment 3. LORs and deadlines. LORs, letters of recommendation, can feel like a formality, but trust me, do not underestimate them. They are very powerful.
And choose the recommenders who actually know you and your work, not just someone with a big title or a designation. A detailed LOR can beat a generic good student letter any day.
Yeah, and remember, don't spring it on them last minute. Give them at least 2 months. Professors are busy, and trust me, panicked LORs, they don't read well.
Deadlines are just another trap. Students generally fall in. Apply early when you can. There are better chances for funding and fewer last-minute meltdowns.
Correct. And also remember, time zones matter. Double check कि deadlines IST में हैं, EST, PST. One wrong assumption and bye-bye application. Segment 4. Beyond the paperwork. What they're really looking for. So remember guys, at the end of the day, universities ना सिर्फ grades नहीं scan कर रहे हैं. They're really asking, who is this person?
Exactly. They're not looking for someone who can just survive this program. They want someone who can thrive in this. And that's why your SOPs, LORs, and CV should connect into one story.
Yeah, and rejection, don't fear it. It happens. It's part and parcel of this journey. One student I remember, she didn't get into a Ivy League dream school and went into a lesser known uni. But there she met amazing professors and now she's working at one of the largest tech companies in the world.
There is the proof that the perfect application isn't about chasing the prestige. It's about aligning with the opportunities and making the most of them.
I agree. Now that's a wrap on episode 6.
Thanks Hadia for inviting me in, and I hope listeners will now be able to navigate their applications in a much better way and get into their dream universities. Remember listeners, you don't have to be scared. If you ever feel stuck, then go and log on to GT Connect, post your queries, and I'll help you out. Hope to see you soon on GT Connect, and happy.
Thank you so much, Nakul. And next up, in the next episode, we'll be answering how do I crack standardized tests for study abroad? GRE, GMAT, IELTS, TOEFLs. We're covering it all. So make sure to tune in because things are about to get even more interesting. Stay curious, stay prepped, and stay you. Bye.